What you eating there?
I got the cereal, sorry. My bad. So, I never eat cereal because there's so much sugar in it.
Yeah.
Do you eat cereal?
No, I don't, man, because I love it too much. I have no control. If I eat a bowl of cereal, I end up eating the whole box, and I feel like a fat ass, so I don't even bother.
I discovered a cereal called Magic Spoon. Check this out.
Is it good?
Yo, it's amazing. I just tried eating it. There's no sugar at all. 4 carbs and 13 grams of protein. It's
Holy
amazing.
cow.
I'm gonna send you some boxes. They have this one's a regular frosted. They have fruit, peanut butter, and chocolate. I'm gonna send you a bunch of these. You gotta let me know what you think about it. It's really amazing.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Bro,
yeah.
it's really good.
And I won't feel as guilty if I eat the whole box.
No, it's actually really good for you. 4 net carbs and 0 sugar. And it doesn't taste like fake sugar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It tastes actually really good. You gotta try it out, bro.
Yeah, let me know.
You heard that Iranian Hulk was mad at us?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, didn't he call me out or something like I'm next or something like that?
I think he did. He said we harassed him on our podcast.
We didn't harass him. He needs to
I was gonna say, we
relax.
didn't harass him.
Give him some northern chill. Tell him to relax.
Yeah, it's a good idea. But you know what's crazy is we were talking about how he photoshopped the images from what we know, right? But I mean, that's not harassment.
Yeah, no, I wasn't harassing him. You know, I don't harass anybody, bro. I'm like one of the most chill guys out there.
You know what I'm saying, like, I mean, we were just having fun. Like, I don't think we even like made fun of him, really.
No, we didn't make fun of him. No.
What if
Not
he
at
called
all.
you out? I mean, maybe I know you're not a fighter, but
I don't know, man. Does he want to fight me? Because I'm a lover, not a fighter. And plus, you know, I'm in natty mode, so you know, I'm not the strongest as I usually am. So that's fair.
I didn't realize that everybody that would hate us would be him that actually like start talking. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The Iranian Hulk. I still don't think that fight's gonna happen, man. I just don't feel like it's gonna go.
I don't think it is either.
Well,
That's just me. I'm telling you right now. You'll see.
I know why he's probably upset is because I think our prediction was said that Martin Ford will probably beat him. That's what we said. But you know, I mean, it's not really harassment, is it? It's just an opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess, right?
absolutely.
You want to apologize to him or what?
I am sorry, big guy.
I don't know if you're serious or not, bro.
I'm sorry, big guy.
All right, let's talk about the bodybuilding. So the Bodybuilding Awards are happening right now. I don't know if you voted yet, but I want to get your opinion on some of these categories.
All right, let's hear him.
The voting is open till end of December, actually. And then the votes can be counted, and then the awards will be in January. But let's go through it real quick. I want to get some of your opinion on this. I'm not going to go through every single one, but let's see what we can come up with here.
Okay.
And you got to vote, bro. After this, you got to,
I will go vote.
All right, so first category. Let's do best back of 2020. This is for 2021. Best back. Ready?
Okay.
All right, we have Brendan Curry, Big Ramy, Regan Grimes, Derek Lungsford, Nathan DeAsha, Breon Ainsley, Ian Vayer, and Akim Williams.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For 2021 specifically.
Yes. Yeah, dude. His back is crazy and his waist is tiny for a guy that size. That I'm gonna go with him.
Let's look at the best arms of 2021.
Okay.
Michael Krizo. You know Michael Krizo is the guy from overseas, from Europe?
Yeah, his nuts.
All right, Hunter LaBrada, Nick Walker, Chris Bumstead, Terrence Ruffin, Big Ramy, Brandon Curry, and Harold Kelly.
There's 3 guys on there that I can't pick. The first guy,
Michael Krizo?
yeah. Brandon's got great peaks, and then also, Nick's got good arms too, man. So I don't know, one of them 3.
Okay.
That's too hard. Just she said.
That's what I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
You beat me too.
Yeah.
This one is interesting. I want to hear your opinion on this one. Guru of the Year, so Coach of the Year, basically. 2021.
Oh, okay. Craig Golias.
Oh man. All right. on to the next. For the second choice. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Hani Rambad, Matt Jensen, Dennis James, Chad Nichols, Chris Aceto, Milos Sarcev, and Abdullah Al-Tabi.
Dennis James and Milos are pretty great.
Good choice.
Yeah.
For number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
You're number 1, obviously.
Duh. Fat.
All right, best posing routine of 2021. Hunter Labrada, Sean Clarita, Andrew Shaw, Halle Trevino, and Terrence Ruffin.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one because I only seen like one or two of them pose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Terrence always gets a lot of votes for this one, from what I know. He's always people love his.
Yeah.
All right, this one is actually an important category. It's like every year it's a toss up, but up and comer of the year.
Oh.
So this is not exactly like a rookie, but this can be like, but still a newer generation, I would say.
Okay.
All right, we have Nick Walker, Aaron Banks, Abtin Shikarabi, Hunter Labrada, Logan Franklin, Paul Kruger, and Francil Matos.
Nick Walker.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely he's definitely made a lot of noise this year. And last year too, but this year specifically. All right, this one is an interesting one. Best legs of 2021. You ready?
Best leg?
Yeah, best legs. All right, we have Derek Lungsford, Big Ramy.
Derek's got some sick legs.
Big Ramy, of course. Nick Walker, Charles Griffin, Hunter Labrada, Derek Joe, and Ian Bayer.
That's going to have to be a tie between Nick and Ramy. Oh, and Derek. Derek's got great legs, too. So those three, man. That's the hard one, too.
Tough choices.
Yeah, tough choices, yeah.
Let's do last one. I want to get your opinion on this one. Best male athlete of 2021.
This is going to be a hard one, man, because that's like the overall package. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
And this is from different divisions, too. We have, of course, Big Ramy, Brennan Curry.
Before you even start, is C-Bum on there? Because if C-Bum's on there, I'm probably going to go C-Bum even before hearing everybody.
He's on here.
Because I just seen him like everywhere and he's blowing up more and more. And I just feel like, I feel like right now no one's touching him. So was I right? C-Bum on there?
Yeah, he's on there. And he won last year.
But I interrupted you before hearing anybody. So let's hear what you had. But I'm just gonna go with even.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy to see him blow up so much. It's just like.
I kind of saw that coming. He like we talked about him before. He has very commercial appeal. I feel like people love him.
Yeah. Go ahead. I interrupted you totally. But
No, all good. So we have Big Ramy, Brendan Curry, Chris Bumstead, Michael Crizzo, Brennan Hendrickson, Derek Lungsford, Paul Kruger, and Harold Kelly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said. C-Bum is like, yeah, he, I don't really follow classic hard, but I give respect where respect is due. And, he's killing it.
So, yeah, there's only like 2 weeks left to vote. So anybody wants to vote, you definitely got to vote. I got to vote too. I didn't vote officially yet. I got to make sure I vote. And I'm excited to see who's going to win, man.
Where's the link to vote?
It's bodybuildingawards.com, or you can just go to generation9.com and it's right on the front page.
All right, sounds good.
I want to get your opinion on this. I don't know if we ever spoke about this before, but women's bodybuilding. I want to see how you feel about it. It made a comeback, obviously, last year because it was banned. It got banned in 2014, right? From the Olympia, from the Arnold Classic, from all the like major competitions except for a few that still had it.
Yeah.
It was banned completely, and then it returned back on the Olympia stage last year, 2020. And the main reason for that is because the owner of the Rising Phoenix, competitions that dedicated towards, I think it's called Wings of Strength, right? They purchased the Olympia, and they represent basically female bodybuilding, right? So they brought it back on the Olympia stage, and now it's back, on Olympia. How do you feel about that, and how do you feel about the ban, and what do you think about it overall?
They should have never did that, man. Women's bodybuilding has been around since day one, and to kind of just get rid of it and keep like women's physique and that other federation that's new, with the bigger legs and ass. Why not just keep the women's bodybuilding even if it's just not as many competing? Because a lot of these women, that's all they know, and you're taking that away from them, and now they're lost. Because like a lot of these top pro women that compete, like Iris, for example, she was like 10-time Miss Olympian. You're just gonna take that away from her, I feel like it's unfair, but I don't really follow it super hard, is that what she said? But anyways,
maybe it could be, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think they should have ever did it. They just kept it, unless it's like making them lose money somehow. I get it, but yeah, they should have probably just kept the women's bodybuilding how it was, because a lot of people do like to see, they like to see the freaks, the male freaks. I'm sure a lot of people want to see the female freaks too,
I think female bodybuilders that go through so much scrutiny from even within the fitness industry, like from the people online. Like I see some of the comments what people say, and it is just brutal. Like and it's so uncalled for. I mean, like
I get that. We all get that. Everyone. It's you gotta understand. Bodybuilding is not normal, especially when you go to the freak stat. Like people will look at you. What's kind of funny is this is what I've always noticed. Now, tell me if you agree with me. You'll take a guy, all right, and he'll see your image, and he'll be like, "Oh, steroids, what a freak, yuck." But then if he sees you in real life, he wants to shake your hand and be like, "Wow, that's dedication." I know that's how it always is. They'll hate behind the computer, but they see you in real life, they're like, "Wow, that's a lot of work. Good for him." I've noticed that throughout the years.
What happens with women bodybuilders, right? Like, you show somebody a picture or you post a picture of a female bodybuilder and they're like, "Oh, is that a man with a wig on?" Like, they're right away making a instant joke about that lady being a man, right? They do it immediately. Now, absolutely. The point is though, it's a competition, right? It's not a femininity competition, right? It's not about being feminine or not feminine. It's about judging the physique. I'm talking to Andrea Shaw that won Miss Olympia 2 years in a row. Right? I was just talking to her about that before this interview, and it's like you're being judged on your muscle. So the reference, about how masculine or feminine they are makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
And so when I see this, I understand if like somebody outside of the bodybuilding industry sees it, right? And they're like, "Oh, what is that?" Like I understand that because they have no idea what's going on. But if you in the fitness industry and you follow bodybuilding, let's say, right, you follow Generation Nine, you follow whoever, you know what I'm saying, and you make comments about them looking a certain way, like you kind of like disrespecting bodybuilding in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder, like, if that will change at all or if it's going to get worse. I'm not sure, like I don't see how people can just understand what actually is happening, you know what I mean, like what's happening on the stage. If it's a competition, you know what I'm saying, they're doing it to win a show essentially.
Agreed. Yes.
But I don't know, man. I definitely heard that argument that it's like they wanted to ban it because it no longer was, I guess, becoming popular, But I also hear like, it's like which division is the most popular. You never really know. You hear every year you hear different things. You hear classic is the most popular, and then you hear no, it's the men's open. It's still going to be no matter what popular.
I've heard people say the classic's going to take over. It's not. It really isn't. It's taken over as far as more people locally and amateur wanting to compete. That I do agree. You're seeing a lot of people do classic now, but as far as like Olympia, monsters will always rule the world. Classic will never take over. Yeah, you're hearing that from me. No hate at all. Classic's great, but people want to see monsters on stage. Classic, the 1980s posing, like, people can appreciate it, but people want to see freaks on stage. They want to see the masked monsters. So
yeah.
I don't think classic will ever take over as far as like in general. I think it's doing well and becoming more popular as far as the amateur level. A lot of people are wanting to do their first shows and like, oh, I'm not going to do board shorts. I'm going to do classic, go for that look. And it's a lot easier and you don't have to take as much and, go as crazy on the food. So, yeah, I absolutely think it will never take over bodybuilding ever.
Yeah, if we talk, like we're talking about two different things. If we're talking about competition-wise, like of course more people probably want to compete in other divisions than men's open, right? Because it's just it's more of those competitors, right? But like we're talking about watching it and like kind of, I guess, being invested into the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like classic is up there too. I don't know. It's hard to really gauge the ratings. You know what I mean? Like you don't really know. I guess if you search the videos, see the views, maybe you'll see like that men's open are doing better, you know what I mean? So I guess with that alone, you will kind of see that it's doing better. But other than that, I really don't know how to, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, brother. I got to send you the cereal, man. You got to try it. You really got to try it. I'm going to send you a few boxes. Let me know how you feel about it.
Man, I'd love to try it.
Take care, bro. Be safe.